Good morning and happy Thursday. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. First thing I'm doing this morning, it's a little after 7, is brewing some of this coffee. This is Joffrey's coffee and it is the Minnie Mouse Merriment, which is a mix of peppermint and sweet white chocolate, which sounds so good. It smells incredible. This is the first time I'm trying it. So I'm brewing it right now. I'll let you know what I think once it's brewed. And of course, Colin is getting into the Tupperware cabinet because he's always doing that. Collie! Good morning! Good morning on this extremely chilly Thursday morning. It's actually snowing right now. I can see these little beautiful, perfect snowflakes. They're teeny tiny, very lightly snowing, but they're hitting my windshield and it's just so wonderful. I am sitting outside of the gym getting ready to go in. It was a little bit hard to leave the house this morning because it is so cold, freezing in fact, to the point where we have snow. But I was motivated because I wrote a little Christmas note and made a box of cookies for my trainer. So I was like, oh, I want to give her the cookies, I'll go. Something that I've learned and then I've heard reinforced several different times by different like productivity, inspirational speaker type people online is that you don't have to have a good attitude to get things done that you don't want to do. Like, I think I used to hold myself to this standard of like, I need to do this and I need to be happy about doing it. And specifically with working out, like I have joked and said over and over, I never feel like coming here. And I'm just being honest. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'm always exhausted. I'm not a morning person, and getting the day going, getting the kids going and all of that, especially when it's cold outside, I'm like, I don't feel like getting dressed and going and pushing my body hard for an hour. I just don't. But what I've learned is like, that's okay. I can have kind of a grumpy attitude. I never show that to my trainer because I think that's disrespectful of her time. But like, I can be grumpy in my own head of like, ugh, I don't feel like doing this or whatever, and still do it and still get results. And that is like mind blowing to me because I was such a goody two shoes type of kid. Like I always, was like, put on my best, face and all this. And I'm learning as an adult that like, there are some things in life that just aren't fun for certain people. And I might never love working out with all of my heart and soul, but I do love the way it makes me feel, and that's enough. So anyway, there are so many things like that in life for me that it's like, I love when my house is clean. I don't love cleaning, but it's worth it. The end result is worth it. And so it's okay if when I'm cleaning, I'm a little bit grumpy. Like that's fine. It's okay. In life, it's okay to not love every single thing. You can still get the results and be productive. Anyway, there's my inspirational speech for the day. I'm going to go do my warm up so we can get this workout going. And then I think we're going to just hunker down for the day, light a big fire in the fireplace and just like enjoy. I'm so excited because it's literally snowing right now. It's wild. I can't believe it. Usually it doesn't snow here until February or March, if it snows at all. The only other thing that we have going on today is that our sweet little mother's helper, who I just love her so much. She's the sweetest girl. She has a tap dance performance this evening and her mom invited Nora and I to go. So Nora and I are going to go do that as long as the roads are okay. Cause the snow's coming down harder, even just as I'm standing here talking. So exciting. So we're going to go do that this evening. And see her tap performance, which I think Nora will love. But that's what's up. I'm going to go warm up. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Can you hear the wind? It feels like December. Hopefully my parents can fly here and there's no problems. That was such a fun workout today because it was snowing so much outside. It's still coming down a little bit, but it was just really fun to be in the gym while it was snowing and it just felt so, I don't know, different and fun. After I left the gym, I went over to the grocery store because we had a grocery delivery yesterday, but there were a couple of things that I did actually really need that were not in the grocery delivery. But then I pulled into the parking lot of the grocery store and it was so chaotic and just no parking spots and people everywhere. And I was like, I'm gonna try going to Dollar General instead which is like a dollar store if you don't have a Dollar General near you, because I'm like, I just feel like this might work out better for me. So I did. So I ended up going to Dollar General. I don't know about the Dollar Generals near you, but the one near us is such a vibe. It is like wild in there. You never know what you're gonna find. Just me.
We're gonna make cookies.
We are. Here's my Nora. We're gonna make cookies. So I went in there today and it's just always like so disorganized and such a mess. In one aisle there was like My Little Pony toys next to pepperoni, like food, next to car air fresheners, just all in this thing. It was so silly. It was so silly. But let me show you what I got. This is where, Dollar General is where I get the Christmas tins every single year. So I needed 2 more. So I got 2 of those Merry Christmas tins. A lot of times I cannot find these tins at our grocery store. I guess they sell out quickly or something. And then I got some more brown sugar because we're baking a lot. This is what I really needed, was almond bark, which is like, this is like white chocolate that you melt and then you can dip things in it. Because I bought Oreos and pretzel sticks to dip. If they had milk chocolate almond bark or dark chocolate almond bark, I would have bought that, or like melting chocolate, you know what I'm talking about. But they didn't, they just had the white. But this is actually what I was picturing for the Oreos because it's so fun to dip the Oreos in the white chocolate and then do some sprinkles on top. And they didn't have any more of the bark or melting chocolate at our grocery store when we got our delivery yesterday. They also didn't have any more Christmas sprinkles, so I got some of them. Look, I got snowflakes and red, green, and white little nonpareil balls. Aren't those fun? We're gonna put those on top of the cookies.
Okay.
You wanna? And then last but not least, I got more Hershey's Kisses because remember we made cookies yesterday? We made my favorite peanut butter blossoms and we used the last of our Hershey's Kisses. So it was a hilarious experience, especially like going in.
I want to see what you have on me.
Well, I didn't get anything for you. I got stuff for us to make cookies together.
Okay.
Okay. It was a hilarious experience going in there, but also very fruitful because I got everything I needed and I was in and out super fast rather than being in what I'm sure were just outrageous lines at the grocery store. So I'm hoping that I'm done with the grocery store until after Christmas because
I want to do that.
it was wild. Okay, so do you want to dip the pretzels first or do you want to dip the Oreos first? Oreos first. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna melt this down and then we're gonna dip the Oreos in it and then while it is still wet, we'll sprinkle some sprinkles on top. You like that idea? Okay.
I want to yellow one.
You know, those sort of look like Frozen, don't they? Like Anna and Elsa? Yeah.
And flowers.
Those are snowflakes. Texting kid, she's like, they look like flowers because there's like never snow here. They're little snowflakes. I'm gonna get all set up here and I'll show you what we make. So Nora and I are making our dipped Oreos first. So I'm dipping them and then she is putting sprinkles on them. Doing a great job, Nunu. It's okay.
It's okay.
You can wash your hands after. She thought the snowflakes were flowers. I was like, it's like the most Texan child thing. She's like, why are there flowers? I said, those are snowflakes. She was like, oh. And I am finished. Norny Bug helped me with the Oreos and then declared that she was ready to take her nap, which is great. So Riley went and put her down for a nap and I finished off the pretzels. I really wish I had been able to track down some chocolate candy melts for the pretzels because chocolate dipped pretzels are my absolute favorite, but I actually think the white chocolate is better on the Oreos, but I wasn't and it's fine. And I just tried one of them. They're really good. This is, these are crushed toffee Heath Bar bits. They kind of look like peanuts, but they're not. And yeah, they turned out really fun and they look very homemade and just yummy. So I will let these set for the next hour or so and then transfer them into containers. Another idea, if you do this for any event during the year, I love doing dip stuff like this because you can change the toppings and sprinkles and they can be Easter, or they can be a birthday, or they can be like anything in the world. But another, I think I've made these on this channel before. They look like Oreos when you do them, but you take 2 Ritz crackers and put peanut butter in the middle and then dip them in the white chocolate. So good. It's like sweet and salty, crunchy, just like so delicious. I love doing them. I didn't feel like going through all that today because I already had the pretzel rods, but that is another really, really delicious dipped candy. So I'm gonna get myself some lunch. What time is it? It's almost 1, and everyone in the family's sleeping. Riley ended up going and taking a nap too. Colin's asleep and Nora is asleep. So I'm gonna eat some lunch because I'm hungry, and then I'm gonna go read my book. Okay, I just packaged up one of the cookie boxes that I'm gonna drop off to one of my friends tonight. Doesn't it look so pretty? I love that you can see through it. I think that really adds a nice touch. And then I wrote a note to them and put the pretzels in a separate bag. So I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna do the other one. I feel like I show up on YouTube looking all kinds of ways, but I forgot that I hadn't closed out this vlog, and I washed my face, and I have pimple patches on my face, and I just feel like a mess, and I apparently draw the line here. So you can look at my Christmas tree while I tell you the rest of our day. So Nora and I went to our Mother's Helpers tap performance this evening. It was really fun. We sat with a bunch of her friends and my friends. And then afterwards we came home and put the kids to bed, and Riley had a fire. You might be able to hear it crackling still. It is so bitter cold outside. I'm wearing very cozy pajamas tonight because it's so extremely cold. The wind chill is like -1 or -5 or -10 or something. It's freezing to the point where when we left the tap performance, Nora started crying because she was so cold. Anyway, all that to say, it was really fun. I believe this video is going up on Christmas Day. Is that right? If so, Merry Christmas. I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day of Vlogmas, and then there will be a separate video for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Thank you so much for watching today. I apologize for the janky ending, but I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.